Most brands make profit by exploiting our insecurities. They hire marketing experts with a deep knowledge of human psychology to carefully craft advertisements intended to make us feel unworthy, unimportant, to make us feel that we need to be improved upon, that we essentially need to be different from who we are in order to feel well with ourselves or to be liked by others or accepted by society. Take the beauty industry as an example, a $500 billion industry that is selling its products to us by making us feel ugly or by making us believe that aging, which is the most natural process, is something bad, that we need to cover up our wrinkles and blemishes in order to not feel irrelevant and to be liked by those around us. Or take car brands, which are selling people cars with the promise that they're going to make them feel important, respected, successful. And the same thing happens with fitness brands, with fashion labels, with technological companies. They all prey upon our insecurities. And because so many of us are insecure, because so many of us are emotionally wounded, because so many of us feel lonely in this alienating society that we are living in, because so many of us feel unloved, unworthy, due to the way we have been brought up. We easily fall for the traps that marketers create. We buy the stuff that they are selling us. We are trying to satisfy our inner void by buying products and services. But none of these can make us feel fulfilled and content. None of this can address our emotional wounds. Chasing happiness and fulfillment through shopping is like a madman who is chasing the horizon. If we want to stop falling victim to manipulative advertising, we need to be aware of the manipulative tactics that marketers are using to exploit us. So when we see an advertisement, we need to ask ourselves, what insecurity is it trying to exploit? Once we do that, it will become obvious to us that most advertisements are selling us bullshit, and we will not fall for the trap. The other thing that we can do is to ask ourselves, do I need to buy this product or service? Is it really going to improve the quality of my life? If we do that and we are brutally honest with ourselves, we will see that we don't need pretty much any of those products. Now, if we want to go to the core of the issue and get rid of manipulative advertising altogether, we need to fundamentally change our economic system. Because as it exists today, it is fundamentally based on consumerism. For that system to exist, money has to be constantly in circulation. And for that to happen, people need to be constantly buying and selling stuff. If they don't do it, people would not be able to earn a living. They would lose their jobs. And the best way to sell people stuff is through advertising, through creating artificial needs, through creating problems in people's minds and then telling them that you can resolve them by selling them this or that product or service. Advertising is crucially important for the economic system that we are living in, whose engine is consumerism. Now, I'm not going to talk here how we could change the system. I have done this previously. But the reason why I bring it up is because oftentimes people blame brands and marketers. They call them bad, evil, greedy, and so on, not realizing that they're just doing their business. Yes, some of them are more immoral than others, but pretty much all brands have to engage in manipulative advertising to some extent in order to sell their products and survive as companies. This is the nature of the economic system that we are living in. In other words, brands and their marketers are just symptoms of a wider and deeper underlying disease.